Hey y'all, good evening. Oh, just about 5 minutes late tonight, transmission problem, but here we are, WooF Ditty, Friday night. We're just gonna cook tonight, okay? We had a special request for a special breed tonight, and we're gonna talk about a New Zealand Huntaway. Never heard of it, but our good friend Kevin, the tonesmith who builds our WooF guitar, just got a new puppy, a New Zealand Huntaway. Now, we're glad y'all joined us this evening. Can't wait to see who's out there. And while we're waiting here, let me go grab my WooF axe. Anybody join us yet, but I know y'all are coming on board here. Friday night, WooF Driver, brought to you by WooF Driver. There's a WooF Ditty show, and our breed of the night, again, is the New Zealand Huntaway. Now, these dogs, okay, there's our WooF axe tonight. We're going to play some music. Once we get everything tweaked out over here, let's turn on everything we got and make sure it's all in order. Okay, anybody out there? Anybody out there? I need to see your comments that you're watching me now on the WooF Ditty Network. This All Dog Network, worldwide All Dog Network, brought to you by the one and only WooF Driver. Cheryl is back. Hi, Betsy. Hello, good to see you. We have some loyal fans. Louis Petty, crank it. I'll be cranking this thing in a little bit here. We got a nice little show tonight. We always try to just have fun and do a few little different things. And I mount this little WooF axe on here. There she is, Princess, we call her. And we're going to do some things. Lynette Ring, nice guitar, thank you. Handmade by Tonesmith. If you look at Tonesmith Guitars on Facebook, you'll see Kevin Smith's page. He's a hand builder, all custom stuff. This was custom made to look like a husky. And you can see this, and you can see WooF Driver's logo. Whole idea is to get a husky face on there, and the eyes light up when we play the thing. Ashley, that guitar is Seymour. Ashley Parker says something awesome. Hello, I'm back. Sandy Haynes, play something good. Tell me something good. Okay, now I will do some tunes. I hope it's good. We'll play something. We're just going to get started first before we start getting into tunes. I got to get warmed up here. And just going to show you the dog of the night. Now, this is a New Zealand Huntaway. Most of us probably even heard what it is. But this pup here, this breed, looks like probably a few other breeds because it's a mixed breed from Mix. And we have, plus it's named after Princess, the Husky of WooF Driver's world. Tonight, the breed, and we're going to do a lot of WooF Driver music too and talk about him and all that stuff, and his huskies and his adventures. But the breed of the night that we feature is this little guy here, the Huntaway. Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Ashley. Rottweiler mix. That's good. Tell me something good. Yeah, I wish I was Chaka Khan. I could sing that. But I'm going to show you continual pictures of these little guys. They're with the big old floppy ears. He's a cutie pie there. Cute, yes. So I'll show you continual pictures of the New Zealand Huntaway, and we're going to talk about a little bit, like you said, what is he, kind of a Rottweiler mix? Well, we're going to check that out right now. We're going to do a little facts and figures on him, okay? And that's the first thing we do is we go over a few things like that. He's a very unique sheep herding dog, okay? And special events were developed for these dogs as sheep herding trials, and the events were called Huntaways, where they'd actually go out and eventually that's how they got their name, and they're hunting these little laughs out loud. I love it. So they actually use their voice to herd the sheep. So I wrote this little ditty, quick ditty, about the breeds. We do this for all our shows that are all published up to date, about 30 of them so far, on alldognetwork.com. For those of you not familiar with it, want to check that out. All the shows that we've done, they're saved there. Got some great emojis there from Lewis. This description, once again, they're not guard dogs, and they're not really good watchdogs. They're herders. And the origin to get what happened is it originated in the 1900s. Okay, mostly they were British sheepdogs transported to New Zealand and worked in the sheep. They worked the sheep silently. On occasion, the dog would work with his voice, so he would keep them at bay with their voice. Kind of interesting. Some shepherds were intrigued with this, liking what they saw in the voice-driving sheepdogs. Selective breeding of the barking sheep herding dogs and many other breeds were crossed to get the characteristics that were desired. How are you, Wolf Driver? Ashley says, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I'm at work chilling, Lewis says. Again, if we get cut off, sometimes the transmission goes, you freeze up, I log back on. Don't go anywhere, and the part of the show that we're doing now will be saved in the timeline. You can go back and watch it if you missed it, or if we get cut off, I'll be back on again. That happens out of nowhere, and it could be in the middle of it's over. What it is, the black lab hound, the hound, the border collie, and German shepherd dog are just a few. Many more breeds were included in the genetic makeup of this New Zealand Huntaway, so they bred these dogs to get this particular breed. The breeding process proved successful, resulting in the New Zealand Huntaway, and a breed that urges sheep forward with its voice. Woo, 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 and it moves them forward. Good evening from Boston. First time seeing you on here. Rico Sutton. I'm going to do a song for you, okay, that I did last night. It's one of my favorite songs. Let me get my capo here. I'll use the capo on this one here. And we're going to play some cool stuff. If you have any requests of any material that I happen to know, tell me something good wouldn't be one of them. Unfortunately, I'm not Chaka Khan, but Chaka Khan. But we're going to do, since you're from Boston, it's one of my favorite songs by Dave Loggins. Play Smoke on the Water. Okay, give me a second on that. Let's do this one first. And then I'm going to play the ditty on the... We're going to break this up. We'll be talking about the breed, doing songs, taking requests. If you're familiar with WooF's Gang site, there's another site, WooF, WOF''S, Stevie Ray Vaughan, okay? WooF's Gang, 2 words, WooF's''S Gang. That's a group site where you guys can join and put pictures of who you are, your dog, and all that kind of thing. How large is the breed? Well, as you can see, he's kind of a fairly large breed. His height is about anywhere from 20 inches to 2 feet. Weighs 40 to 65 pounds. So medium, very general size range. General size range. The Huntaway comes in various sizes and shapes, as we can see. Like here's one, a side view. Let's see how big they are. Oh, the ditty was probably most important. Well, I'm going to play the ditty. Let me just play the ditty first about this dog, then we'll play these a few tunes for you, okay? Let me just play that, get it out of the way. We'll play it 3 or 4 times. This is kind of just a quick ditty.
A New Zealand Huntaway is a very unique sheep herding dog.
Very pretty dog.
In that it uses voice to drive the sheep. The Baba's best keep the ears and eyes wide open and behind it and not fall asleep. Cause the dog leans to gather the herd and follows behind it. With the New Zealand Huntaway, they won't go astray. He keeps them at bay each and every day. That's my New Zealand Huntaway. New Zealand Huntaway is an intelligent dog. They're usually good with non-canine pets, you can bet. Usually good with children, fairly easy to train. They've been trained to keep quiet, to save the voice from working. And this is a blessing.
So they saved their voice. That's a little ditty about the Huntaway, real quick one. They use their voice for herding to keep the sheep in front of them. Very easy. We got a repeat on that. We'll get that again, okay? Meanwhile, for Rico, real quick. I'm gonna tune up. Please come to Boston for the springtime. Staying here with some friends, they got lots of room. And you can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by the cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she just said no. Boy, won't you come home to me? And she said, now we ramblin' boy, why don't you settle down? Boston can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm your #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can cling to. Please come to LA to live forever. This California life alone is just too hard to live. When I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there were some stars that fell from the sky, living up on the hill. Now please come to LA, she just said no. Boy, won't you come home to me? Okay, just please come to Boston. One of my favorite songs ever for Rico there, who's from Boston there. Michelle Baker's there, awesome bit. Only thing missing is wolves howling in the background. Right? Do you know, Ashley, the Ed Sheeran tune? My wife's been begging me to learn that hit, and I haven't done it. Shame on me. I will get it for you. I'll get it. I started to learn it. I will get that, and we'll do that. Wicked awesome. Thank you, Rico. Stevie Ray. I mean, just the blues, forever. Your wife's smart. I know. She's still after me. It was like 6 months ago. I said, why do I mean, I can do it. Just haven't done it. I haven't had time. I'm sorry. But I will do it. It's a great song. He's just a great song. Great artist. Let's see. What else you want to hear? Oh. That's Smoke on the Water, a little Deep Purple, one of my favorite groups ever. We're just fooling around, having fun. You know what I mean? Just trying to have fun. That's it. Sounds good. Thank you. I put some overdrive on that thing. It would sound better. Maybe we'll do that later. So anyway, back to this real quick. We'll get through the facts and figures of the New Zealand Huntaway. And the guy fella, Tone Smith Guitars, if you look up on Facebook, hand-built this. He hand-builds guitars and basses. Kevin Smith is up in Minnesota. Tone Smith Guitars you can find on Facebook. And look at his work. I mean, Tom Petty plays his guitars, all kinds of people. Back to life, back to reality. Don't know that one. Have a great night. Thanks for the tunes, Lewis. See you next time. He actually is the one who told me, hey, I've got this new puppy. It's a New Zealand Huntaway, have you ever heard of that? I go, no. He goes, but I'll do the show tomorrow night for you. Oh, sorry, I've not been on my Bella, but my Bella's sick. Janice, you're back. Okay, well, I hope she's better. She better. And Boo, hello, man. I'm from Vietnam. You were on last night. Good to see you. So we're going to play a couple of things here. Let's see. What do we want to do? The health problems. The good thing about a New Zealand Huntaway, he tends to be fairly healthy. You know, most of the time under these things we see they got the hip dysplasia, they got this, they got genetic problems here. This one seems to be a healthy breed, well bred. Bad ear infections, bummer. Got to take those antibiotics, but just don't miss a pill. You know what I mean? And it'll go away. It takes time. Buster's had it, the same thing. I've had him on those antibiotics, 2 or 3 of them, and it just takes time. Maria's on tonight. Hi, Maria. Good to see you again. Glad you're joining us, having fun. Even if you don't stay in a long time, you can always watch these shows. Again, they're recorded and saved at alldognetwork.com and on the Wolf Driver timeline after the show's over. Eric David is here. Cheris, you were here before. I've seen you. I recognize your name. Thanks for coming back and joining us tonight on Friday. Living conditions. The New Zealand Huntaway will do okay in an apartment if it is sufficiently exercised. This is a common thread. I mean, we know this about all dogs. Betty Matthews, hello, Wolf Daddy. Good to see you. Wolf Ditty, Daddy. I like that. She has drops in her ears. Yep, got to do that too. Whole thing. Keep her cool. She'll be good. A dog can live and sleep outdoors as long as it has proper shelter. Well, yeah. You know, and they all get all wet and cold and get sick. So the living conditions are kind of common sense. Exercise, very active dog because it's a herder, and originally intended as a working dog, so it needs plenty of exercise. It needs to be taken on a daily long, brisk walk or jog where the dog is next to or behind the person holding the lead. Never in front, as instinct tells the pack leader to go first. In addition, they will benefit from a place to run leash-free in a safe area. Eric, nice guitar. He says, yeah, these are awesome. This is awesome. The WooF X. So, my suggestions about the, if you have any big dog that likes to run, needs a lot of exercise, this thing I've been telling you about, the Bike Springer, self-explanatory. If you go to Google Bike Springer, look it up. There's a video and it shows her doing it. I have one. I use it on Buster every day. We go out first thing in the morning before it gets hot. We ride at least a mile. Rides right next to me. I go fast, I go slow, I run him, I sprint him, I slow him down when he starts panting, let him walk, take a break, pause, and while I'm doing it, I use the Walk for a Dog app, which tracks everything you're doing. All these links to these things we're talking about, the Bike Springer, the Walk for a Dog app, which is free from the iPhone Apple Store or the Android, and the DNA testing from the wisdompanel.com, Division of Mars Candy, if you want to get your DNA testing on your dog to see what's everything about their genetics. You can do that. Go to wisdompanel.com. We're building a new site. It's going to be larger than alldognetwork.com. It's going to encompass all these links, the Wolf Driver, Wolf Tunes, SoundCloud.com, Wolf Driver, all the material. Everything will be on one page, all these links and information about the Bike Springer, the Walk for Dog app, the DNA testing, all the links to all our correspondents that do the dog training and the dog yoga, and all these people that are doing this stuff. Hello, with Ditty, Kimberly Schilling, absolutely love the guitar, thank you. But whatever the case, this is what's happening, and when that site becomes available, everything will be there. And pretty soon, you're going to have we're going to call it the Dog Flicks Guide. And what it's going to do is going to have a schedule of all our shows. Wolf Ditty Show, Britt Savage Show, who does the Wolf News, Dean Miller, counselor, Joseph Falcone, dog counselor, trainer. These guys can help you with anything. We have the dog yoga, 2 gals doing dog yoga, which is incredible stuff. I mean, it works when you watch it. All these shows are posted right now, up to date, and there's a lot of them, alldognetwork.com. If you want to get your head around all this stuff and watch all these shows, they're there, okay? And just go there and watch them. In all the breed nights, I've done 30 different breeds or something like that, and you can see these shows. And this will be posted there tomorrow. In the meantime, it saves on the timeline you're at. So I've been through this a bunch of times, and I keep explaining it. I also want to say that if we get cut off in the middle of our show, don't go anyway. I'll log back on. It's the Wi-Fi thing that happens with Facebook sometimes. So far, so good. Tonight we've been on, 20 minutes, and we're pretty good. Let's see what other. One of my favorite songs that's just timeless, and this could be about people, and your dogs are people. I mean, when you lose a dog, you lose a family member. So it doesn't matter if it's a human or a dog. To me, it's the same. Sometimes it's even more heartbreaking. It depends on the situation. It's like when a canine gets killed in the line of duty. You just feel so bad. I mean, he didn't have a gun to pull back on anybody. He set his teeth, and the guy shoots him. Some bad guy, and then he gets off. It makes you want to throw up. I'm sorry, excuse me. But anyway, this song reflects your feelings for people, dogs, or whatever, and I know you're familiar with this one. And there are places I remember all my life, and some have changed, some forever, but not forever. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all. And of all these friends and lovers, there's no one compares with you, as these memories lose their meaning. When I think of love as something new, oh, I know I'll never lose affection. No, for people and things that went before, oh, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I've loved you more. In my life I've loved you more. Beatles, In My Life, one of my favorites. So as we go down the line here, we're looking at this tonight's breed, our New Zealand Huntaway. Now look at the stance. Good singing. Thank you, Janice. I try. I'm an old guy. Look at the stance on this guy. I mean, he's ready to go get the sheep. Go get the sheep. Okay, I'm going to herd it for you. No problem. And look at this little baby here. The little baby. The little puppy there. How darling. Got big paws. There he goes. There's a close-up of him. New Zealand Huntaway. Had never heard of him till last night when the fellow who built his guitar, Kevin Smith, Tone Smith Guitars, look him up on Facebook, he says, hey, I got a new puppy, a New Zealand Huntaway. Can you do a show on him? I go, I'll do it tomorrow night, Kevin. Because I'm doing breeds by request now. I have another one I got to do tomorrow night called the Irish Wolfhound. Irish Wolfhound. Somebody requested that. That's tomorrow night. So if you say, hey, can you do... Now, if you look at all the breeds I've already done the shows on alldognetwork.com, and it's your breeds on there, why then you can easily look at that show and see what we did about that breed. The same thing we're doing tonight about this breed, which is our New Zealand Huntaway. Yeah, you could say he kind of looks like this and that and the other thing because he's bred from shepherds, labs, collies, and what have you. And so he's going to have a mixture that looks like other familiar little guys. How cute is that? He kind of looks like my dog Buster, who's half shepherd and half boxer. Very similar. Very similar. The white thing on the chest especially, a little white diamond thing, and the big paws and all that kind of thing, black and tan. That kind of looks like Buster. I'm going to do a show on my dog Buster. I call him Buster Big Paws. He's half shepherd and half a cane Corso cane, which is an English Mastiff, or Italian Mastiff rather. and we're going to get him in here on the night we do it. Look at this markings on this little New Zealand Huntaway. Those markings are beautiful, symmetrical, and just very interesting the way that black comes down like that. Never seen anything quite like that. So we find all these different, there's a litter. And by the way, the litter size, the expectancy is about, life is 12 to 14, which is average for most all dogs we've been doing. And the litter size is about 5 to 7 puppies for each. Just beautiful, beautiful guy. Look at those big paws, I love it. Okay, so I'm trying to think, here's a song that y'all might remember. This is a fellow that was around, Cat Stevens. And he's actually coming back and touring with somebody now, or going to be on stage with some newer group. He's come out of the woodwork. He was originally a Muslim kind of guy, and he came over here and changed his name to Cat Stevens. His name is something else, I can't remember. But whatever the case, this tune here is what his main hit. Morning is Broken. You probably heard that one. But the one that was really the hit was about the condition of the wild world, and that's a song about a young gal who decides she's going to leave home and go on her own and all that. Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to find something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm leaving, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear, but just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. La 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 la. Baby, I love you, and if you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad, and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world, so hard to get by just upon a smile. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child girl. Little Cat Stevens there, Wild World. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So we were saying that the breeding process was successful doing the, thank you so much again, Janice, for that. More breeds included, again, the genetic makeup that they made, this New Zealand Huntaway from Great Britain. They come over here and all that thing. And the actual Huntaway club started in Japan. And when they started doing the clubs on the breeds, like the American Kennel Clubs and stuff like that. So that's the origin of it. And they're recognized by the Dog Registry of America, and they're in the herding group, which is quite obviously they like to herd sheep. And the unique thing about them, once again, is they use their voice to guide the sheep. Whatever this little voice thing they do keeps the sheep at bay. So that Ditty, again, that we did about this little guy. I'm going to play the ditty because we do a dog ditty for each breed, the breed ditty every night. And this is this one.
A New Zealand Huntaway is a very unique sheep herding dog in that it uses voice to drive the sheep. The Baba's best keep the ears and eyes wide open and behind it and not fall asleep, cause the dog leans to gather the herd and follows behind it. With the New Zealand Huntaway, they won't go astray. He keeps them at bay each and every day. That's my New Zealand Huntaway. New Zealand Huntaway is an intelligent dog. They're usually good with non-canine pets, you can bet. Usually good with children and fairly easy to train. They've been trained to keep quiet, to save the voice from working. And this is a blessing.
It's a blessing. They save that dog for working, so they're not barking it when they're not working. So you can have some peace of mind. That's kind of cool. It's almost like a natural thing because dogs are really smart, and this one's really intelligent. So it says, I'm not going to sit around and bark all day at the crows and the people walking around, whatever. And I'm not a guard guy. I use my voice when I work, so I'm going to save my voice for then. So when he's at home, the owner, you don't have to worry about annoying barking and barking at this and all that kind of thing. Like Buster does that. The minute somebody's around here, you can smell him a mile away. He's barking, wants to go outside and see who it is and check it out, even though nobody's there. So our WooF act. One song people like to hear again that we've done a couple times here. I'll do a couple of verses. I love to do this. The big wheels just keep on turning, carrying me home to see my kin, singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again, and I know it's a sin. In Muscle Shoals they've got the Swampers. They've been known to pick a song or two. Lord, they get me up so much. Pick me up when I'm feeling blue. How about you? Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, yeah. Lord, I'm coming home to you now. Sweet home Alabama, just having some fun. Okay, so we're having a good time tonight. Anybody that wants me to do a show on their breed specifically featuring, send it on. Okay, send it on and we'll do it. Okay, tomorrow night we're going to work on the Irish Wolfhound. Okay, Irish Wolfhound, and that'll be a Saturday evening deal. No, I'm thinking it's tomorrow night, Saturday, maybe because it's weekend. Maybe we'll go on a little earlier, like maybe 7. And back east it's not so late. In case you're out, you want to go out, whatever the case. The weekend's usually 7. Sunday, 7, 6:30. But if you're on and you got your thing on, and you can see me come on. We don't have to be exactly on time. We do play it by ear because we want everybody to be able to watch it if they care to. What else? Some of the things that the WooF driver does that are impressive. Okay, when he goes out with his huskies, he does these adventures, which are out of control, some of them. Like right now, I talked to him earlier. He was going out. He's on the East Coast. They're going out for a night ride. He takes his night vision goggles. He has night cameras. Video cameras. He can see at night what they're doing. They've gone into caves. They've gone on these in the woods where it's pitch dark. The 4 huskies on the cart. Just absolutely amazing. If you're not familiar with what he's doing, again, on alldognetwork.com, he has his adventures, live adventures. He's actually, after I'm done, he's going live. So he might be on after I'm on. You just watch him live, just like you're watching me. You're watching what he's doing tonight. Amazing. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, if you go to SoundCloud.com, SoundCloud, the music site, and search Mariano, again, you're the best. So thank you so much, David Delgado. Diana, very good. We're trying, it's we're a little loose, but it's real. We keep trying to keep it real. And it's just a lot of fun. I really appreciate all the comments. And I love playing music for y'all. I've been doing it all my life. I produce jingles too. If anybody needs a jingle. Wilson Huskies are very cool. Ashley says yes, they are. Very, very cool. And this is all brought to you by this guy here, which the logo because you're on his page. The reason that's looking backwards and it looks like I'm playing left-handed guitar like Hendrix is because you have to use the reverse camera on the iPad or iPhone, whatever, to do the show. So everything's backwards. My wedding ring's on looks like my right hand, but it's on my left hand. So that's because I'm playing guitar. It looks right for me, but when I'm looking here, it's looking like I'm playing left-handed. I'm playing right-handed, really. It's just the way the camera works. The inverse camera, when you do selfies, it's the same thing. So our breed tonight, we're going to close it out here right now with just showing you a couple more pictures of this dude. Look at these baby New Zealand Huntaway puppies. It's hard to learn guitar. Is it hard to learn guitar? I can answer that question. It depends. First of all, who your teacher is, one. Because you're learning music and you're learning how to play music physically on the instrument. They're just two different things that you want to learn simultaneously. Physically, again, it's like anything else. At the beginning, it's awkward, but it's like anything else. If I tried to learn trumpet, it's like I couldn't do it. I wasn't good at violin, although my grandson, he's like in the 6th grade, he can do violin. He took violin, he can do it. I can't even play his violin. He can do it because he went to class, had a great teacher, and practice. So practice, yeah. The main thing is I will teach via Skype if you like to take lessons. Because if you go to take any lessons from any local lesson, they go by the books and all that stuff, that's not the way you're going to do it. I got the tricks of the trade, honest to God. If you're serious about it, I can give you my email. We can figure out how to Skype and talk about it, discuss it, where I'm coming from, and see if you're interested in doing it. Because it can be done under Skype. Okay, as long as we can see each other. Okay. If you I have a website. Use the guitar. I will. I'll play another couple songs. Meanwhile, my email is Bucky, B-U-C-K-Y, at jingleads.com. Jingleads is jingle, J-I-N-G-L-E-A-D-S, jingleads.com. And, sorry, my dad liked guitar, just asking. Yeah, that's cool. It's all good. No problem. But jingleads.com is my website where I produce commercial jingles and things like that, and any kinds of music you like. So all the music you hear by the WooF Driver was produced by our team out here in California and around the world. We have singers that have done a lot of this work, and it's pretty amazing stuff. You can find it all at soundcloud.com and just start listening to this stuff. And there's a little beautiful, colorful little CD cover kind of things for each song that the WooF Driver himself hand drew. Amazing artist. Just gorgeous, cool stuff. I'm going to look for one now to play. Now, we've got parodies too. If you're familiar with, hey Charlie, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Parodies, if you don't know what they are, most of you know, it's like when you take a given song and change the lyrics into whatever you want. So if we took In My Life and changed the word to dog lyrics, so the Wolf Driver has written all these lyrics, and he says, "Hey, I want to parody some." We've got whole album of AC/DC parodies of his stuff. We've taken all those hit records of theirs and album cuts and made dog songs out of them. All the Fleetwood Mac stuff, a bunch of Johnny Cash, Elton John, Dire Straits, all kinds of stuff. We got one here. I'm going to play. Let me see what this one is here. This one's called Howling at the Moon. He's going out howling at the moon tonight on his adventures. Let's see what this is. I'm not sure what this is. There's so many of these. It's coming. Here we go. It's a long intro.
Intense balance as the howling at the moon. Husky voices wailing, loud like sonic booms. And this wild nature's choir makes eerie sounds that freeze. Hot chills of fire like a cat's enchanted harmonies. Voices echoing, wanting others to conceive. They can bark fierce sounds like a nightmare. It's their call to lead.
This is about huskies.
Packmates will follow, listen for the cue. They wail for love and unity, that's what wolves do. And people, they wonder, is it a wild wolf pack crew? They ask me, is that the wolf pack? Wolf pack, haven't you?
Those little baby huskies. Adorable. Look at that. Look at this.
So their loud voices are not loud noises, but harmonies
Get the idea, the wolf axe.
as spirits and love hoist. The wolf pack howling at the moon. Conclusions say they're not to take.
So the wolf pack howling at the moon. Let me find something else here that you'll like. You can find a. Here's one called Mush the Team. Now mushing is going out and running there with the commands, the mushing commands of huskies of mushing. I just love husky dogs, Sharon says. It's called Mush the Team. ACD.
See us right out in the sunset on the bike machine. Out for a midnight machine set. This is Wolf Driver's team.
Midnight mushing set.
All commands for the left of me. Huskies indeed, with might and means. It's a sled dog's clan. Rough and ready to run and run. They are Huskies, man. So hook up their harness, unleash their height.
Hang tight, Sharon. I'm going to tell you what you can do.
Seatbelts, running is their life. The plan is a road to town. They're gonna whisk you around. Let's go mush the team all through the night. Mush the team, you love the flight. Mush the team, back toes the load. Mush the team, just like a
Okay, I was playing along with that track. A little crunch there. I wish you could send, I could send pictures. Okay, here's what you do. Go to WooF's Gang. Okay, that's WOOF''S Gang. It's a group site. Wolf Driver runs that one. WooF's Gang, and join. And where then you can send your pictures, who you are, your dog, all about everything. And you see all the other people that are, most of them watching here have already done so. And everybody can share and see everybody else's dog and their lifestyle and their kids and what they're doing. And you can comment and you can do whatever you want. It's a group site. We're trying to create this love of dog family. And the WooF's Gang is that new group site. Okay? So that's all you got to do. So you don't have to wish anymore. The minute we hang up here, go to WooF's Gang and send your pictures. Self-join, shows you how to do them. It's easy. And you'll see everybody else is on there. Betsy is on there. Betsy Hiffner, Betsy. She put her stuff on last night, little puppies. Her English Shepherds. I think that was it. And on and on and on and on. And then go to alldognetwork.com and you see all the previous breed shows we've done under Bucky Harris, WooF Ditty. There's hosts up there. Look at all the people that are doing these shows. The Dog Yoga Show, WooF News Show, the 2